Welcome back to Welcome with My Weekends, episode 5-6. So after looking at the analytical data, I came to the conclusion that I talk way too much and it bores you. That's fine. So I'm not going to do that anymore. Hey, listen, I'm getting ready to get my tan on though. I'm at my lunch break here at work. I'm about to tan. Sorry, I was just looking back at the footage and I make the funniest face. I don't even know. It's so freaking funny. There's an individual I work with though. But no, I'm getting ready to head home back to town, visit my family, see my grandma, see the dogs, Winston and Zoe. And then I'm gonna have dinner tonight at Buffalo Wild Wings with the boys. Let's get it. You can really see that I'm getting pink from tanning. Oh my gosh. So yeah, no, I just got back. It's officially 9:34 p.m. on a Friday evening. I had dinner with my friends tonight. One of my friends is busy working tomorrow, and now we're gonna start transitioning from Saturday breakfast to Sunday breakfast. So that won't happen until the following week, but we got dinner tonight. Yeah, I was clearly sick last week. I still have a cough. My energy and everything's back. It's just I got a cough, but I'm about to shower, put what I have together as of now with footage, and then it'll be the ultimate testament to see if I want to go out or not. My mom's birthday is Monday, and I'm spending a lot of time with her tomorrow, but she's not coming until the afternoon. Well, 11:30, but I consider that the afternoon. So yeah, we'll see how I'm feeling after I shower, but I feel like going out. I gotta get the flow out. I enjoy dancing. I like the nightlife. I like meeting new people, right? So why not?
Oh wow, Cam. Oh wow, oh Joe. Oh Joe. Oh wow, Cam. Oh wow, Joe. Oh. Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Am I being
You're
filmed?
going.
Thirsty boy.
So, update. I ended up going out, ran into some friends. If you didn't see the content before, oh man, what a night. But no, seriously, in all seriousness, tomorrow my mom is coming, and I'm very excited because her birthday is Monday, and we are going to take good care of her, and we're going to buy her such nice things. I'm so excited. Treat her right. She deserves all of it. It's going to be exciting. Oh man, dude, I was watching my the stuff from last night, the couple clips that I uploaded. I was gone, so gone. Oh, such a great time though. I always have so much fun when I go out. It's the best. But it's Saturday morning. I just woke up. I threw something on. One of my good friends is coming to borrow my Ronin. He's doing some film work this weekend. And when he gets here, we're going to have to calibrate it. So it'll be fun. But yeah, no, last night was fun. My mom, she's supposed to be here at some point too. It's already, I think, 10:30. Yeah, so she should be leaving Frankfurt or town shortly. And then by the time she gets here, I should be ready to roll, or at least ready to go. But it's gonna be a fun-filled day. I'm excited. We're gonna have sushi. I'm gonna take her to my favorite running store, get her some new shoes, just hang out for the day. It's gonna be a good time. Oh gosh darn it. I swear I'm fine. I swear. It's no COVID-19. It's no corona. I just got a cough. I'm waiting for the cough to leave because it's really frustrating. But no, I just got back. It's now almost 5 o'clock, I think, p.m. in the evening. Just a really good day. I'm really disappointed because I wanted to get a lot more footage captured because today was very sentimental for me. Juan obviously came in the morning, got the Rona, we calibrated it, he got out of here. But my mom's birthday is Monday, and you know, my parents have just done, they've gone above and beyond. Like, I couldn't even begin to express how thankful I am. And like, I want to work so hard and do everything I can to pay them back, and even then some, like give them a life that they don't have, because like they've helped me create this amazing path forward, and there's just so much opportunity. So any and everything I can do, you know, to help them, and just I don't even know how to explain it. But yeah, no, it was just like today I was able to go get my mom lunch and buy her lunch. I was able to take her to a very nice run store, get her very nice shoes with soles, pay for all of that because she likes walking, you know. It was just the fact she was just truly grateful, because it's not like she's going to go just buy really expensive running shoes, but even though they're not running shoes, but walking shoes, you know. So just seeing her smile and super thankful for that. And it's just like, I want to continue to keep doing that, knowing that hopefully sooner than later, as I continue to put in the effort, whether it be with my side business, my job, stocks, YouTube, you know, at some point, you know, I want to be able to like just really give back to them and do everything. But no, it's been a great day. My mom had a lot of fun. I really wish I'd have got more footage, and I'm sorry I didn't do that. But you got to see a little bit of her at the running store, on the treadmill, seeing how she walks in her stride, so they could pick the shoes out. But oh man, fantastic day. I'm going to do a little bit of a haul for you guys, just because we're changing things up this week. I've been looking at the analytical data. Like I said, this is my business. I'm doing it how I want to do it, but I want to make sure that as you continue watching these videos, and the people who are, I've noticed, I've been really hard saying that only, on average, people only watched it 5 minutes. But if you look at the timeline and the charts and graphs of the whole video, there's a large portion that stays for the whole clip, or I guess video, which really warms my heart. But regardless, okay, anyways, I was at Target. They had a Toy Story 4 blankets. Now, in my living room, I like having blankets, especially like myself when I was sick this past week. Especially when I get company or friends stay over, they're going to need a blanket, right? An additional blanket. But they had this deal on the Toy Story 4 blanket. To get to know a little bit more about your boy here, Chris Seibert, I'm obsessed with Toy Story. It's my favorite movie. It's my favorite series. But yeah, you got Rex, you got Woody, you got Forky, you got Buzz, and then you got the little aliens. If you can see that, maybe I can focus in here a little bit, perhaps not. But super adorable. It's 62 inches by 90 inches. It's just amazing. So I'm super happy about that. And then I always got to shout out in the video more times than one, especially if this is the first time or first video you're watching of me. Every single Wednesday night from 6:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I live stream. And it's essentially just hanging out, networking, getting to know my subscribers. And even I tweet it out, and I have a lot of friends from high school and college who follow me. So getting to catch up with them and seeing what's going on in their day-to-day life and how everybody's week has just been going. The problem is with the first 3 videos, essentially 4, I do everything with Wi-Fi, and there's been a lot of lag, and the bit rate has been horrible, which has caused the stream to cause latency to where as I talk, it's very delayed. So I'll get a comment and I'll answer, but it'll take like 10 to 15 seconds for that to happen. I want it to be live because I'm a live streaming, obviously. But no, I got this Thunderbolt 2 gigabyte Ethernet adapter. So I'm going to be able now to plug this into my MacBook, plug an Ethernet cable into this little cord strip thing, and then I think it's called a dongle. I think so. And then, yeah, plug that into my router. So I got faster internet. That's coming next month. So it's just overall going to be very, very nice. And I'm excited for it. And that's going to help the stream a lot. So make sure to follow me on Twitter too, so that way you know if I'm streaming or not. But every Wednesday. And then again, if I'm not streaming, I announce it on Twitter at Chris_Seibert32. The link is, or not the link, but the name's also in the description. But yeah, exciting stuff, right? I'm standing up for this next portion because I'm about to get serious. That's right, I said it. And don't judge me, I'm wearing the same sweatshirt I went out in last night. It probably smells like liquor. But it's the life I run. It's the life I do it. So anyways, I forgot to bring up too, every single Monday, and I'm going to continue shouting these people out. No way. Sorry, I just got a tweet that popped up. Okay, so this company that I'm invested in, they have polos, but I think they just replied to me. So I'm gonna, okay, long story short, I got to keep this video in the video now because I'm super excited. This is like behind the scenes, even though I'm still here. So anyways, no. So I got to shout out my good friends. It's just a great networking opportunity, and it's very important. And also, they're not getting the love they deserve. And it's going to change. We're going to change all that. We're going to blow up. I have no question about that. And I'm very confident. I'm doubling down on my strategic abilities here. But anyways, way off topic. Every Monday, I'm live streaming with off-brand comedians on their channel. It's called Motivation Monday. And this is so crucial, especially if you're watching this and you feel lazy or maybe not in the right mindset or just trying to find your place. So my friends Cody and Bryce, it's on their channel. They live stream. I get the luxury and pleasure of joining them in the stream. And we're still figuring it out. There's kind of some hidden airs here and there, but it's okay. But we talk about, just motivation. We talk about challenges. We talk about the week ahead. We have a lot of goals, and we have a Google Doc now getting started, but it's going to be very serious. And it is laid back humor, but it's a great way of putting it. It's like a therapy session. We have no comments, and that's fine. It's just us talking, but it's like business oriented stuff, like really deep stuff. But yeah, the fun thing about it, and the reason why I'm bringing it up, is because every single week we have a challenge. We're doing this challenge for a variety of reasons, but a lot of it's all mental, right? Your brain's telling you things that you're not good at, or you suck at, or pushing against you, or just putting you in a cage. So by us doing these weekly challenges, we're all accountable within the group, Bryce, Cody, and myself. But we're doing these challenges to really combat our mental state and just become more confident in our capabilities as well as like our talent. Like we want to be able to do certain things. I don't know. I'm getting way off of a tangent here. But with that being said, the challenge this week is 20 leg raises. So now you're about to see that. I'm about to cue in some music if it's already not cued in, because that's what we do. That's what we do. But yeah, 20 leg raises. Here we go. Just woke up from an awesome nap. I love napping. Napping's for me. Napping's great. No, I'm getting ready to make dinner though. Definitely feeling a pork fritter vibe this evening. Oh, I about dropped it. Pork fritter. I think I've ate this in a Welcome to Our Weekends post before in the past. I'm not too sure, but yeah, air frying some pork fritters sound amazing. Maybe some salad and fruit. I think that's going to be the go-to for this evening. Check it out. And just now as I started filming, I forgot a fork in the kitchen. That's very unfortunate. But yeah, we got the pork fritters. We got some pears. Now, I was going to have salad, but for some reason, the salad went bad. So it's just chips and salsa for now. But on the bright side, we're about to dive into some good old Hulu and see what we can find. Hello and happy Sunday. Change of pace, huh? I'm now in a very nice shirt. I'm wearing a golden watch. The quality is a lot better. The audio sounds better. Don't tell the company that I work for, but I stole my film gear from the department. No, I'm filming on a Sony a7R III. This little guy right here is a Rode microphone, which is pulling in the audio. I talk about this a lot. This whole YouTube thing. This is like my business, right? Everything I make, I want to make sure that not only am I getting better over time, but I'm going to be capitalizing and using the resources to produce better content. There's a lot of things I have in store that a lot of people don't know about. I know I make ridiculous videos on my iPhone and it's all fun and games, but there's a lot more seriousness to my life than what a lot of people I don't think really understand. When you watch content, there's something that you want to get out of it, correct? You stick around for a reason. You want to maybe, I don't know, that you find joy out of the content. When I make my videos as of now, yeah, when I'm
thinking of my demographic and like the people I'm pulling in, it's probably not the wisest. I wouldn't say that's a horrible thing to say, but what I'm essentially trying to say is the people who I want to reach out to are the people who want to be more educated and learn and grow and capitalize on more wealth, and think outside the box and think more inside the box, thinking that they are more capable and better of what they probably think inside their head, if that makes any sense. But yeah, no, this week in particular, I wanted to change things up and get a little bit more serious, and I've been a little bit more personable about my stocks on my Snapchat, and some people have reached out to me. And not only that, but when I've live streamed on Wednesday, a couple people have brought up the question of, where do I get started? How do I get started? So essentially the last 10 minutes to 15 minutes of this video for this Welcome to My Weekends episode 6 is going to be on just kind of getting started with investing. I want to let you know that I'm not a professional trader. I am not going to advise you what to buy in this little segment. It's more of just being educated. I like to think of it as me as a cross guard, and there's a cute little child that's walking across the street, and I have a stop sign, and you're just a car that's coming. It's just be aware and think about this, because investing is very, very important. It's the opportunity to grow your wealth without even having to touch your money. I think it's super important. And again, it's unfortunate because a lot of us are in different financial situations, right? I'm doing extremely well to where I have the luxury of buying stocks, not all the time, but by budgeting properly, I can set money aside each month per paycheck and invest. So we'll begin and get into this little segment and talk about it. So the first part before you begin investing is understanding your own personal finances. You should not be investing if you have bills and there's a certain amount of money in your savings account. Like, you need money in your savings account in case of an emergency. However, if you do notice that you have more than what is needed, then you can begin to use some of that money and be a little bit more riskier and invest it. So first, prioritize and understand your budget. Make sure that you're able to pay your bills and that you have an emergency fund in case of a worst case scenario. And if you have an additional money on the side, that's the money you get to play with. I made another video in the past that was called Investing with Yourself. It was another Welcome to My Weekends. There wasn't a lot of views on it, which kind of bums me out, but I go a lot more in depth about kind of budgeting and all that, so worry about that later. Once you begin to understand budgeting properly, the next exciting part is really just figuring out what brands you come to enjoy and love that are public, that you can trade and buy. Maybe you go to Starbucks 2 times a week. Maybe you travel for a living. Maybe you like eating fast food. Maybe, just maybe, there's certain clothes that you buy and it's a publicly traded company. The cool thing about owning stock is you get to say that you're a shareholder and an owner of the company, even though you don't own the company, but you've given them money to use at their own disposal. So you're technically a owner with shares. It's fun because the thing about investing, which I really enjoy too, is a lot of people go to their regular Monday through Friday job and they don't really have anything to look forward to except on Fridays and Saturdays, correct? Well, when you invest, the markets are open from 9:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday. So you get to watch your money grow. Not only that, but you just get to watch the news. You get to see more what's so valuable about the company you own, if that makes any sense. It's something to look forward to. But yeah, no, take a list, write things down, and then on my laptop here, once you kind of write down these brands that you maybe have around the house, that you shop at, retailers, like I said, Starbucks, whatever the case may be, get on the website and begin researching, okay? So, for example, we're going to cut to the camera to my laptop. So, now cutting to my laptop. We are on Delta's website. Delta is an airline, a plane company. I'm sure most of you know and understand. The cool thing about investing is if you're a publicly traded company, you get to see all the financials, you get to see what's in the news, you get to see just anything and everything about the company. They publicize this, so that way, if you want to invest in the company, you can. For example, I am already here, I'm on Delta's website, as I was talking about. If you go to the bottom of a publicly traded company's website, you'll find somewhere on their page, Investor Relations. So if you click on investor relations, every website's different, or I guess I should say company, but yeah, you get a little bit more info about the price of how much it is per share. So if you want to own 1 share of Delta, right now, as of Sunday, you would be paying at $45.89. Going back to what I was talking about, you get to learn more about the company in general, the corporate profile. You get to see just, why you should give the company money other than just fly. This is what makes me so excited about publicly trading. So, latest in the news. So you can click, and they have articles that they publish, and they tell you about the company. For example, on February 14, 2020, they announced that they're going to commit $1 billion to become the first carbon neutral airline globally. That's very exciting. That's kind of giving the incentive that, wow, these people are thinking about climate change. Maybe I should invest in Delta. So, going back to this, in every single publicly traded company, you can have access to all this information by going to their website. So when you start to have your list together, research the company even more. Learn more about it than what you already know. Yes, you are a fan of the brand. You buy from them. You use them. But, how are they looking financially? And what's so cool about it is, say that you did invest in the company, correct? Well, by you buying, that's helping their bottom line to where they're making more revenue, which in turn gets publicized, so more people have, I guess, the opportunity to, where am I going with this? So say Apple. I buy Apple, right? I buy Apple products. You buy Apple stock. Because I'm buying Apple products, they're making money from me, which in turn helps the company with financials, right? They're making more money since I'm buying more Apple products. And then by everyone doing that over time, you can see every quarter when they publicize their results, financial results, their press releases, their quarterly reports, you can see how good they did with revenue for certain products. So you're really essentially recycling money, and more people are getting on board because they're seeing that sales are growing. It's very complex, but trust me, it's easy to walk through. So yeah, so I just wanted to share that with you. So once you have your list, you start to do research. Then from your list, you select a few that you're really, really passionate about and you really want to buy. So the next thing after that on my list is you need to find a broker. Now, I have a list here. I know Robinhood had a really bad last week with the issue of them not being able to trade, but Robinhood's an option, Webull, Charles Schwab, TD Ameritrade, E-Trade, Fidelity. There's plenty of brokers out there, and again, I'm not going to get into specifics. This is just more of an overview, an idea of how do I really get started. So you can Google all this. There's other YouTube videos out there, but look into different brokers and find one that best fits you. If you are concerned about investing and you don't really feel comfortable, I would suggest maybe going to someone you trust who does trade, or even reaching out and finding a professional. There's so many people nowadays, professional traders, that are going to help you and make sure that your money's safe. So do that if you feel more comfortable doing it that way than by yourself. Me, I like being in charge of my finances and my money, so I'm doing it on my own. If I start to see exponential growth within my stocks that I'm owning, then I will probably take that money and take it to a professional and make sure I'm doing the right thing. But just an idea. So now that you found your broker, you can officially begin to buy shares. So you're now an official owner. And it's so cool because investing is really, really important. Again, I know everybody's in a different financial position, so it's not as easy, but I'm only 24. I'm not sure how old you are, but time is on my side. The more I'm investing now, the earlier I'll be able to retire and be more financially well off than if I did this later. It surprises me how many people don't consider stock or trading because they think it's just legal gambling, or they're uneducated, or they don't trust the market, or they just rather spend their money doing other things. And it's just very, I think it's very important. It's just my personal opinion, but again, I want to make sure as a crosswalking guard, as you're just driving through this video, stop and think about it. Okay, and my last point for this little segment, and this Welcome to My Weekends, kind of a stock overview, is just once you decide to buy shares of the particular company that you're very happy and proud of, Do not, I repeat, do not sell it. Day trading's popular, flipping when you have money. That's okay. It's your money, do what you want to do, but I would not sell it. I would just let it sit. It's like harvesting, planting seeds. Just watch your money grow and leave it where it is. There's no reason to sell it. This awesome quote from Warren Buffett I found online says, if you aren't thinking about owning a stock for 10 years, don't think about owning it for 10 minutes. It's very important, right? You can do your own research on who Warren Buffett is, one of the most well-known stock traders ever, and he doesn't even trade. He just buys shares of companies and just doesn't touch it. Just an incredible human being. But investing is really fun, and especially the fact that it's passive income to where you don't have, it's its own thing, you know. Your money grows while you just do your 9 to 5 or go about life. But it's exciting and it's cool because Monday through Friday the markets are open. So whether you're up or you're down, your money's working for itself and you get to watch it in action. And it's just exciting. It's really fun. It's something to look forward to, and I strongly suggest that you kind of consider it. Again, this is my personal opinion. It's not that you have to do this, but it's just something to think about. So that's my 2 cents for you. Now I'll just get back to regular programming on Welcome to My Weekends.
So what did you think? Was that not fun? I don't know. No, I love making videos. I continue to think, right, all the time. I mean, eat, sleep. And no, it's exciting. I've been looking at the analytical data. You know, I'm trying to do my hits and misses, see what's hitting, see what's not hitting, and really just having fun and doing my thing. I'm going to end the video short. Obviously, I think it's going to be another 30-minute week. I got a lot of editing to do now by adding in graphics and editing the Sony a7 III footage that we just captured for this, as well as incorporating the screen capture. But yeah, no, it's been week 6. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. Remember that every Monday from 6:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. I'm with Off-Brand Comedians. There are links in the description. And then, of course, on my channel, I live stream every Wednesday from 6:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We just talk about life. We see how the week's going. And it's just kind of like a meet and greet, hangout session, Q&A. It's fantastic. It's fun. But yes, I am going to begin editing now. Have a great rest of your weekend. And as always, just thank you. I really appreciate it. And yeah, have a good week. See you guys.